Kalosas Vrikame! Wow. Episode 54. And we have to scream into our microphones today because we have different mics that we're using because it's kind of noisy. There's construction going on in the background. So I'm here today with my lovely and talented co-host, Aurora. And we thank you so much for joining us today. And Aurora, why don't you tell us what we have going on today?
From Thessaloniki Greece to Vancouver, Canada, Chef Alexandros demonstrates some healthy summer recipes.
Wow, that's so exciting because it is summer. I'm going to take the microphone and use it like this. It is summer and, it's everybody's getting ready to go to Greece. And I think having this gentleman with us today is going to be very fruitful. And let's say hello to, hey, Chef, you have us on mute right now. Can you take us off mute? Hi, Chef. Welcome. Chef Alexandros Papadopoulos.
How's it going, guys? Nice to see you.
How are you?
Greetings from Vancouver.
Thank you for joining us. It's such a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, it's. I want to talk a little bit about you before we start talking about what you're going to demonstrate today. And Alexia, thank you for joining us. Daniel Crosby, thank you for joining us. Tony, thank you for coming on. We have so many people that are joining us right now. We really appreciate it. But I want to talk about you, Chef, and tell us how did you make this transition from Thessaloniki to Vancouver? And I want to talk to you about your experience in Greece and in Vancouver and about some of the other things you're doing.
Sweet. So back in 2016, I was working in Santorini for the summer, obviously. I was cooking there. And then a job opportunity showed up here in Vancouver. So I said, why not? I gave it a try, and almost 5 years later, here I am trying to teach to Canadians a different way of cooking, different style, the Mediterranean style. And so far it's amazing. I love being here. I love working, and it just a dream, I guess, came true. So many opportunities, and I'm here to get them.
That's fantastic. That's it's kind of a dream, isn't it? Yeah.
Exactly. I feel blessed being here, and I just love every day.
And now the food that you're creating, is it the Mediterranean? Is it a fusion? Have you found that you've had to do a fusion of that food to accommodate the Canadian palate?
I would say that I had to, because Vancouver, especially, but in general, North America is such a multi-culti community. So I believe the best way for me was to mix the Greek cuisine with the world's cuisine and make the world love my food, I guess, which has the Greek base, which is Greek-based mostly.
Very cool.
That is great. I'm so happy that you were able to come here. How was it working on Santorini? That's kind of the dream for most people here in the U.S.
Yeah, I mean, visiting is a dream. I don't know if working is a dream, but it's definitely an amazing place, definitely worth a visit. It's so beautiful, definitely a unique spot that you all have to see, especially now that the summer is already here. I mean, definitely worth a visit. I mean, to the lucky of you that you will visit Greece, I hope you enjoy, and make sure you will visit Santorini if you make it to Greece. Definitely worth it. Don't forget to visit Thessaloniki as well, my hometown, the best city.
Well,
the best city.
In Thessaloniki, we stayed at the Macedonian Hotel. It was a beautiful hotel. We stayed there for a week, and
definitely.
we had the best time. and we were there with my sons and some of their girlfriends, obviously, and their friends.
That's
And,
awesome. How did you guys like the food there?
Amazing. Incredible.
Lots of seafood. Really enjoyed it, and
Definitely.
And much of the cooking that we see here is really kind of a northern Greece based, kind of from Thessaloniki, so we love it. And then we did go to Santorini as well in 2019 and enjoyed that very much. Took some
Did you
great
guys love
pictures.
it?
Yes. But okay, so you're here. You're practicing your art, because for me, what I've learned is that
Cooking is an art.
this is an art, and you're practicing it, and you've I know you do a variety of things. You're not just you work at restaurants, but you also specialize in updating menus. Tell us a little bit about that.
So yeah, basically I work in a couple of restaurants here in Vancouver. At the same time, as a side gig, I do private cooking and meal prepping. So like somebody can just call me, and if he has a small gathering or a large one, like we can sit down, come up with a few menu ideas, and I can be there to just have them in the comfort of the house, enjoy a nice Greek-based, as I said, Mediterranean dinner or lunch. And at the same time, I can go to any Greek restaurant in North America, especially here in Canada, and I can help the restaurant owners upgrade or update their menu, because we all love our traditional Greek recipes back from the 60s or 70s, but at the same time, we can always follow the trends and offer to the customers more opportunities, new ideas, especially now that there are so many options with vegan, vegetarian food, keto diet, and all this progress, I would say, that the food has come to. So yeah, here I am. Everybody can follow me on Insta, Apron Greek, and with a DM, we can discuss about their ideas or my ideas and come up with a good plan, I guess.
And your Instagram account, by the way, is in the description of Facebook and YouTube and on Twitch. So if you want to follow Chef Alexandros, that's the way you do it. And please contact him, especially if you're in the Vancouver area and you need some great Mediterranean. I know, I am too. Chef, tell us, now you also design custom aprons, right?
Correct. Actually, I import them from Greece. My buddy in Thessaloniki comes up with his own plan, but we can also do custom-made aprons. They are made with amazing fabric. It's mostly leather, so easy to wash, and it's an amazing idea, I think, for people who just love cooking at home. Like, you can offer it as a gift, or even to the restaurant industry or some bars, or whoever is using an apron, we have a solution for them. It's like so easy to import, and they can add a different style in the kitchen, make it more colorful, more bright according to the decoration or their mood or whatever.
That's so cool. I love it.
Yes, I know, and I love the apron that you're wearing now.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Well, tell us about what you're going to prepare for us, and then we can get started with that, because I know there's people at home who have gathered everything and are ready to go.
I'm excited, guys. So I'll make for you 3 very easy recipes. They are all vegetarian, super freshy, super summery. I know summer is not in Vancouver yet, but hopefully it will come here eventually. But for the rest of you in California or back in Greece, you can make these 3 very easy recipes, super easy. You don't even need a pan today. Like, it's gonna be a bean spread, which is similar to hummus, and it's a snack for me. Or I'll make it arugula. Yes, you got it right. I hope you're gonna enjoy it in the end.
We're gonna make this after we watch you, but yes.
Okay, yeah. Sure. And I'll also make an arugula salad with feta and watermelon.
Oh my God.
And in the end, we'll make some portobello mushrooms with mozzarella cheese and cherry tomatoes. The Italians call it the caprese watermelon, caprese portobello mushrooms. And I hope you guys enjoy it.
Thank you. We can't wait to see you get started. Great.
Sure.
We'll let you get going.
Okay. So I'll start with the arugula salad, watermelon, and feta. It's like super easy. I hope you're guys gonna love it. You just need a bowl, and we're gonna mix everything in here. We need some arugula. I have almost 1/3 of watermelon and a nice, good piece of feta cheese. I'll use the juice of a lemon. And then a little bit of apple cider vinegar. I'll just make sure I'll put the lemon juice in the bowl. I want to add my watermelon, which I have already cut. We want to make sure that we will mix the watermelon in the lemon juice, so the lemon goes in every single piece of our watermelon. A little bit of pepper. Not too much of salt because feta is salty already, right? So we don't want our salad to be too salty, I guess.
We love feta here, though.
We
so
do. We put it on
Who doesn't?
I
Who
know.
doesn't? Who doesn't? I make sure I'll use like some nice chunks of feta here. When we are using such a easy recipe, we want to make sure that our products are fresh and good. Like, please make sure that you are using them from your local market, your corner store, and make these choices so you'll have the food as fresh as possible. That's what we need, right? We want our food to be fresh and nice. I add the arugula in there. I'll add a little bit of more because this might be my lunch. So I want a little bit extra in there.
Yeah.
And just a small shot of apple cider vinegar, just for the extra flavor. I want to make sure that, oops, sorry about that. I want to mix everything in here, make it look nice, make it look good. Oh my God. I love the combo with feta and watermelon, especially in the summertime. It's just so good. I don't know if you have ever tried that combo. We usually find it in our Greek salad. We add some pieces of watermelon, but I just wanted to make something different, just adding arugula in here.
Sophia Canuga says, yummy, feta in everything for me.
Same here, Sophia. I hear ya. I hear ya.
Well, that looks delicious.
We definitely have to make that.
Yeah.
Something super easy and refreshing, especially in a hot day in the summer. You don't want to eat something too heavy or so much meat or whatever. So you can have that fresh and nice. And it's so easy to do the meal prep for this. You can just cube the watermelon, cube the feta, and just keep it in your fridge for a couple of days, and then you can just mix it with arugula and have it fresh daily. In the end, I'm gonna add some fresh mint. I'll chop it
Yeah, the mint is coming in now, so we've got plenty of fresh mint in the garden.
100%, 100%. Nice and easy, and we can have a nice, healthy, fresh salad. Don't forget to add your olive oil, just a little bit for the salad, because already has a juice from the watermelon and the side vinegar, so we don't want it to be too soggy. I want to make a comment here about Thessaloniki Food Company, which imports everything from Greece, like everything that you are going to see me using today, my olive oil, my salt, pepper, their oregano, honey, they import it from Greece. They are based in Toronto. I want to thank them for helping me with this shooting today. And make sure you import, like, you use their help for whatever you need. Like, they have so many good things that it's not so easy to find here in North America, right? And we want to use their help. And we thank them for this. Just a small cleaning here. The salad is pretty much ready. I'll put it on the side. And what do you think, Bob? Are you ready to start with your white bean spread? Want to try that recipe with me?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we can try that together.
For this recipe, I want to tell you guys that we need to soak the beans overnight, right? We have them soaked in water for like 6 to 10 hours with pinch of salt. The secret here is that when we boil the white beans, we never use salt. We do it either before or after. We don't want them to be so hard, so we use the salt before or after boiling. I soak them overnight. I boil them just so it's easier for now to use. I want you guys to do the same. And they are nice and soft. We want to boil them for almost an hour after we soak them. I'm going to use the food processor and a few delicious Greek ingredients for this recipe, which is pepper, salt, olive oil, again, the juice of a lemon, and the zest.
And that's what we've done here too. We have the lemon juice, and we have the zest, and we've kind of prepped it so it's good to go in a food processor.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
did I mention the tahini? Did I ask you to bring some tahini? Yes. Cool. I love it.
Yes. Now tahini, that's not maybe people that are more health oriented, like Sophia, and she probably uses tahini. This is the second time we've used it. And George Sambrovalaki says greetings from Thessaloniki.
Greetings, George.
George, what neighborhood do you live in Thessaloniki? Maybe and we'll wait for his response. But the tahini, it has an interesting flavor. What is that made out of? Is that sesame seed, or what is that?
The one I'm going to use now is from nuts, right?
Nuts. Oh, yeah,
nut seed. So basically, the recipe that I'm going to do today is the hummus recipe. But instead of using the chickpeas, we are going to use the white beans, which is a power food, full of protein. And this is exactly what we need for a snack during the day. We can have it for lunch, dinner, or whatever. It's like super light, super fresh, and we can have it with a bunch of veggies on the side. And it's a light dinner, right? No protein, no meat, full of protein.
That's great. Oh, by the way, George says, Yorgos Sabrovalaki says he's from Tumpa.
Χαιρετίσματα στην Τούμπα. Εγώ είμαι από την Άνω Πόλη. I'm from Άνω Πόλη neighborhood. Greetings to my hood over there, my friends and all, my family. I love them to death. I miss them to death. And greetings to all Greeks.
And Thalia is watching. Thank you, Thalia, for watching.
Cool. So I have the food processor here. I'm going to add the beans. For this recipe, I'm using 500 white beans, medium size. I'll add a little bit more. I mean, why not, right? Since I have
why not? Yeah, why not?
I'll add a little bit of salt. Remember that we didn't use salt for this recipe yet. We need to boil the white beans just in water, add nothing on it. And nice and generous spoon of tahini, which I love tahini. It's like so good.
By the way, the beans I chose were sourced in Greece, and they were sourced in Greece, and I found them in a not the typical large company, but from a small farm in Greece. I found a place that can that has, you never get the same thing, but you always get it from Greece, which is kind of nice, you know. So it's different farms in Greece.
Absolutely, 100%, Bob, 100%. 100%. I make sure I will add enough olive oil for this recipe so it's not dry in the end. This snack can even be used as a side of, I don't know, you might want to have a nice piece of chicken, a nice piece of steak, some fish, and then you can have this on the side. So like so many ways that we can use that spread. I just love it, guys. That's why I keep saying it. I just love the spread. I'm gonna add maybe half my fresh lemon in here. And then the said lemon zest of the other half.
Andra, thank you for watching. Thalia, thank you for watching. Linda, thank you for joining us. Hope you guys are enjoying this episode. And it's on both on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And it's saved there, so you can go back and watch Chef Alexandros Papadopoulos prepare this at your leisure. And if you're in Vancouver, I'm sorry. Did I say that? Yeah, Vancouver. If you're in
That's
Vancouver,
right. That's
Canada,
right.
If you're in Vancouver, Canada, please reach out to him for if you have some catering, or if you want a private chef, maybe learn some of this stuff one-on-one. I'm sure he'd be happy to oblige you.
Thank you, Bob. Thanks. Thanks for saying this. So everything is ready. I added a few chili flakes in it just for
That's the best.
Yeah.
Spice.
I didn't tell you that, but I want to share it with everyone now. I didn't tell you that, Bob. So,
Yeah.
you can always add up a little water or lemon if you find that your beans are not very soft, because we want this nice texture in this spread, right? We are thinking of a nice soft spread, so we want this nice texture. I will add a little bit of water.
Panayotis, thank you for watching us. Panayotis is in Naflio, and we appreciate you watching.
The spread is ready, so I'm gonna put it nicely here on a plate. It's nice and smooth. Of course, I'm gonna finish that with add the touch of olive oil. It's so good, guys. It smells so good. I just love it. And touch of chili flakes in the end. And it's ready. Like so easy. Less than 15 minutes and we have a snack.
It literally took 15 minutes, you know, other than the boiling of the beans, of the soaking and the boiling overnight, which is kind of the same what you would do with giganitis, right? What's that dish that they cook in Greece?
With the gigantes?
Gigantes, yes.
Yes, it's the same process, exactly the same process like how we boil the white beans for fasolada or for gigantes. It's exactly the same process. Yeah, but we
don't use the big beans though. You can use the smaller ones.
We can use the medium or the small ones for this recipe. Even the bigs wouldn't hurt. Like it's whatever you can find in the market or in the store. You can use any kind of bean you want. Well, we are just used in having beans only as a soup in Greece, and I think we should change that because the white bean is like a superfood. I just love it. It gives you so much protein, and it's like amazing. I just love white beans, guys.
Oh,
and wow. Yep. What do you think if we move on with the third recipe?
Yes.
Are you guys ready?
Yes, yeah, we're ready. Sure.
So for this recipe, I'm using 2 portobello mushrooms. And it's another source of protein without having to use meat necessarily. So I make sure that I take the ends of the portobello mushroom out, but I don't throw them away. I'm going to cut them, chop them, and stuff the mushroom with it. So we want these small little cubes of portobello mushroom here. We can create a little more space in the mushroom for the stuffing by taking inside things out. That's the Portobello Caprese recipe. We are using the same ingredients with Italians, so like Mediterranean, another Mediterranean recipe that people just love and so easy to make. Only a few ingredients, just make sure they are fresh. Again, support your local source, the corner stores of your neighborhood. They always bring the best products, not only in Greece, but even here in North America. Corner stores are way, way better.
They really are.
You want to choke the cherry tomatoes. We can warm up some butter and garlic, so we will spread them around the portobello for extra flavor. I have it ready, but I'm just prepping it in the microwave. Just one. It's ready. I was watching your previous episodes and I was surprised with how interesting people you guys brought. All your guests were interesting and they all had something nice to say. It's nice to see my fellow Greeks immigrating here in North America for some better opportunities, or just to show to the people what Greek people can do, everyone in their own profession.
Exactly. That's what we try to do. Just support Greeks everywhere, you know?
Yes, you guys do, and it's awesome. So I spread the butter with garlic inside out in the portobello mushroom. I just want this extra flavor. I'm gonna cut my mozzarella pieces in the same size with my cherry tomatoes. This is bite size. So this will help them melt faster, I guess, and more even in the oven. We kind of mix cherry tomatoes and the mozzarella cheese all together. We just stuff our portobello mushrooms nice and even. Again, we can do this recipe with any kind of cheese. It doesn't have to be mozzarella. We can use cheddar cheese or feta cheese and mozzarella cheese or whatever, but I'm using mozzarella for this recipe. I want to make sure I put a generous olive oil inside. I want to be generous with my olive oil. I just love the extra virgin olive oil Philotimo that Kolonaki company imports from Greece. I want to thank them for that. They're almost ready. We want to have our oven preheated for, let's say, 15 minutes in 250 degrees, 250. It's a super easy recipe. It will take about 15 minutes in the oven and only maybe less than 10 minutes to prep.
This all looks so delicious.
And so easy and so healthy at the same time, Bob. Like, I hope after the episode you're gonna make some of my recipes. Hope you're gonna love them.
Yeah, we made it. As you were working on that recipe, I went into the food processor and did the bean spread. So we're going to taste it on camera here in a couple of minutes.
Nice. Hope you're gonna love it.
Sasa from Thessaloniki says she loves to cook. Thank you for watching, Sasa. So you got a lot of people from your hometown watching.
I love it. I love it. Seems like Thessaloniki is here and supports your show, support the fellow guys from there. It's been almost a year since I went back home, and I've missed it so bad. Like especially the winter time here. Oh my God, it's like so long. So long. I just missed Thessaloniki already. I hope I'm gonna make it next year though, not this year. How about you guys? Are you planning on going back this summer?
I'm going in 3 weeks.
Oh, sweet. What about?
So I'm going to go to a wedding in Crete.
Oh, wow.
And then I'm going to meet up with some people in Athens. I'm going to meet up with Anna Maria Baru. She has a show on Antenna TV, a cooking show. And with Julie Massino, she's from Fame Story.
I remember Julie Massino. That's awesome.
She's been on the show a few times. And then I don't know if I can squeeze a trip to Cyprus or not, but I'd like to.
So interesting. Have you been to Crete before?
Yeah, that's where I'm from. Stavroulakis is my last name.
Oh, wow. Whereabouts? Yeah. Whereabouts on Crete?
Kodasi Rapetra.
Amazing. Amazing. Then you know about good food, right?
Yeah,
you know exactly what good food means.
You know what I brought back one year was vlita. So I've grown vlita in my garden, and boy, talk about superfood. If you have some good recipes on vlita, let us know. Okay?
I'll make sure I'm gonna send you some recipes about vlita for sure. And I know that the weather in Southern California really helps.
Yeah,
to grow pretty much anything, while here in Vancouver, not so really. I mean, it's so rainy for almost 8 months or 7.
Oh my God.
So it's almost impossible to grow anything. But it's amazing in the summer. Don't get me wrong. I love the city for 5 months, I would say.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, because Thessaloniki, I think, only has a very short winter, doesn't it? It doesn't have a long winter.
For Greece, I would say it's one of the coldest cities because it's up in the north, right? But still, it's not as long as in Vancouver, I would say. But we have to adapt, don't we? I mean,
yes, we do. That's what Greeks do, man. We adapt, baby.
Exactly. Exactly. So we need a couple more minutes for the mushrooms to be ready. I'm gonna use some balsamic oil just to drizzle on top.
Yeah, and if you have, Chef, if you have anything that we missed here that you want to include, just put it in the comments, because I know people would be, like you mentioned a distributor. You did a distributor from Toronto. Please include them in the comments section. If you have a website you want to include, I know with the aprons, if there's a website to buy the aprons, please include them in the comment section so people can click on them. And
awesome, Bob. I will for sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah, the channel's about supporting Greek people. Oh, Sophia Kanugra says, Bob, we'll be in Greece at the same time too. Let's coordinate. I'd love to, Sophia. Anybody else? Is anybody else going to be in Greece at that time? Be kind of fun to do a meet and greet, huh?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that'd be kind of fun.
I'm so jealous.
I am.
I don't want to hear about it, guys. So Or make sure you're gonna share some nice photos, so at least
Yes.
I can feel that I'm there.
Yeah,
I-
video.
Yeah, Aurora's going to do the show from here. I'm going to be in Greece.
Amazing.
And we'll try and coordinate. I know I can't wait to meet Anna Maria Baru, and I know we're going to try and coordinate a shoot at one of the hotels that she does the menus for. So
Wow,
I'm keeping my
amazing.
fingers crossed on that. That would be
Amazing.
magical. That would just be magical. And
Amazing.
of course we're going to watch, Julie is performing again, so we're definitely going to see her perform in Athens.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that'll be
I
fun.
envy you, Bob. I envy you.
Yeah,
I wish I was there.
I mean I feel like we've all lost a year and then some, so I'm just trying to make it up. You have a lot more years ahead of you than I do. Every time, if I lose a week, I'm upset.
I hear ya. I know it was a tough year for everybody, not only for older people, but I would say everyone in general. It was very challenging for most of the industries, but we are so close now, getting back to, let's say, normal, the new normal, or however you want to call it. I don't know about you guys, but most of the population here in Vancouver had got their vaccine already. Most of us, like almost 70% of the population. So that's amazing news. We are all looking forward to get back to the new normal, as I said. So yeah.
Yeah, me too.
We will need maybe 3-4 minutes for
Sure.
the Portobello mushrooms to get that nice color, get softer, and finish them, as I said, with a balsamic oil and some oregano, of course. Like, I just love oregano. I hope you all guys do.
Oh yeah.
I love the way you have your kitchen set up there, because we're going to move back to the outdoor kitchen next week. Next week we have a band from Cyprus that's going to come here. The Hajj, Freddie and Philip, they're going to be here next week, and they'll be helping us with a dish from Cyprus, and then they'll be performing here as well. So we're getting the outdoor kitchen, outdoor kind of area set up now for them. But when I notice things like that small oven that you have, just small projects, not big ones. For 15
Exactly. Like, if I cook only for myself, I don't need to use the whole oven that I have in my bag, right? I can just turn it on for like 10-15 minutes, preheat, and then cook for another 10 maybe.
Yeah.
And
so I want
that's all
to
you
get
need.
that. You're giving me some really good ideas.
Sweet.
So I
I'm
get
glad.
that for the outdoor kitchen, because
100%.
it's meant for grilling, and it does have a stovetop, but it's really meant for grilling. It's a 52-inch barbecue. So, and then we have the souvla for the lamb and all that when we do
You have a whole souvla?
I've got 2 souvlas.
Oh man!
I have a gas souvla, and then I have a coal burning souvla.
You have some feast happening in your yard, right?
Yeah, I'll tell you,
man.
we have about 100 people come over for Pascha every year.
Wow.
And
wow.
So there's a lot of
Lamb on the
cooking going
spit.
on.
Oh,
yeah.
Sounds like Greek to me.
Yes.
Having 100 people over.
Exactly. That's
I know,
what we're.
man. Let's
You
bring
know,
them on.
it was. Do you know Christos Vasilopoulos from your time in Greece? Christos Vasilopoulos. He was an actor. He's an actor still.
Oh yes. Of course, I know.
Yeah.
I watched the last episode, and I was amazed.
But Christos gave me the best compliment. He says, "Bob, when I met you, you're like the Greekest person I know here." Thank you. That's a great. I may just put that in a loop.
So funny. Yep.
Yeah, so we're getting to the point now. We're having a good time. Hey, Sophia Kanougras, next weekend come over here, because the Hajj will be here, and we'll be from Cyprus, and they'll be playing some music after some cooking. So we need some dancing, and I know you can dance, Sophia. So
Bob, sorry if I ask, but where exactly are you located? What's the name of the city?
It's called Laguna Hills. It's neighboring
Laguna Hill.
it neighbors Laguna Beach, and it neighbors Irvine in Southern California.
So how far from Los Angeles?
It's about 60 minutes south.
Depends on traffic.
Yeah.
We
It's
got a
about-
lot of
Okay.
traffic.
It's about 60 miles south of Los Angeles.
I was in
With
Los
an hour.
Angeles a year and a half ago, and that's the southest I have ever been to the States. But now that you mentioned Subla, you know, I
You
might.
gotta come over.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You didn't
you
invite
have
me,
to
but
come
I
over
might invite
now.
myself. You know?
No,
I
just
think about it.
you know, it's
Yeah.
funny. Every year we have a few more people that hear about the party and then come, and
Oh, of
every
course they do.
year. And
I'm one of them.
Look, yes, we love
We'll do it
that.
Next year.
Yes,
Yep.
we love that. So, it'd be kind of fun. We haven't done this before, but it'd be kind of fun to do a Pascha episode. And
I would love to.
yeah, have you come over, have a couple of other people come over, and
Absolutely.
just have not enjoy the party, but hey, maybe spend 15 minutes demonstrating a dish or something. And
Okay.
but mostly
maybe-
enjoy the party, mostly enjoy the party, not cook.
100%. We can do both. We can enjoy both. Why not? I'm down for it.
Yes, okay. I'm
I'm
gonna
down.
see what we can organize for
Sweet.
Pascha next year. Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun.
Sweet. Why not? It seems like my mushroom is already
Yeah.
in
take a
the
look.
point where I want it to be. So seems like the cheese has already started melting here, and it has this nice brownish color that I want.
Can you bring this closer to the camera when you're done with it? Because it looks beautiful, to be honest. It just looks.
I'll finish one and I'll bring it in front of the camera so you can all guys see it. I'll add some oregano. Just so fresh, like, can you smell it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Smell-o-vision.
And I'll finish this amazing recipe with some balsamic vinegar.
Yanni.
Oh yeah, he loves.
Yanni loves balsamic vinegar, my
He
son.
could just drink it.
and nice.
No, it's beautiful.
That's up of mint. It's right here,
Oh,
guys.
okay, just keep it there for a second because I want to go full screen
If
on
the
that. Hang
mouse
on.
moves.
Yeah, if my mouse moves, I want to go full screen on that. Hang on, because this is going to be. There you go. That's the
Oh,
shot.
that's beautiful.
Yeah, there you go. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. All right. Now we're hungry.
Make sure you guys are gonna try that later or
No, we're doing it
I
right
mean,
now.
the
We're gonna do
following
it-
days.
We're doing the spread right now, though. So here we are with the spread. Okay.
Sure.
All right. So 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Oh, that's good.
Oh my God.
That's super good. Yeah, it would be good with veggies and stuff.
Exactly.
Oh my
Exactly.
God. I didn't put the flakes in it, but my God, that's delicious.
We'll put the.
I'm
flakes in the
glad
bread.
you guys like it.
I gotta eat more of it. I'm sorry.
Super good.
And remember that even if it gets drier during the day, like you can always add some olive oil or water, and you can keep it in your fridge for like 7 days or something, or maybe 10 days. So
Yeah.
you can just make a big portion and have it for the week.
Wow. And it's a superfood too.
Exactly.
It's like, wow.
Exactly. Make sure you are using good and fresh products in different ways, so you can have that variety.
Well, Chef, thank you
Of
so
flavors.
much. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very
for
much,
everything.
guys.
And, we're going to give you a chance now to just kind of tell us everything that maybe we missed or reiterate some things that you want us to keep in mind about you, about your your aprons, about your availability as a chef, things like that.
Of course, make sure, guys, that you're gonna follow me on Insta. My Insta profile, the Apron Greek, where you can find these amazing aprons. We have so many different options to choose from. You can just send me a message and we can talk about it, or you can just have me for meal prepping or some gatherings at home. I'll be there and I'll be glad to help you have an amazing time, enjoy your dinner with your friends or just with your partner. My availability is pretty much every day. I mean, you can always send me a message on Insta and see from there how it goes. We can come up with some amazing ideas, healthy ideas, or whatever helps your needs. A big thanks to Kolonaki Foods from Toronto, that they helped me cook my recipes with amazing Greek imported products. Like, without them, I wouldn't be able to do anything. Thank you very much, Kolonaki. Thank you very much, Bob and Aurora. I hope you guys are gonna enjoy your time in Greece. And I'll be glad to see you next Pascha. Meet you.
Well,
maybe.
We're gonna have you on when I get back from Greece. We're gonna have you on the show again. Okay.
Sounds awesome.
Thank you, Chef Alexandros Papadopoulos.
Perfect.
We appreciate your time and we appreciate you being there representing the Greek community with the art of food. So, all right, my friend.
Awesome. Thank you very much, guys. Να είστε καλά. Ευχαριστώ πολύ. Have a good one.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow, that's 54.
54.
Episode
54
54 is a
episodes.
wrap. Wow, hey, we can't thank you guys enough for joining us. If you wouldn't mind, please go over to YouTube and subscribe on YouTube as well. We're trying to grow that account, especially before the next Greek festival that we'll be supporting here on the channel. We're trying to get to 1,000. We're at 505 subscribers now. So, if you guys wouldn't mind, hit the like button, and the
like, subscribe, do all that good stuff.
Yeah, and that way we'll have a bigger audience and raise more money in September for the St. Basil Greek Festival.
Very
which
true.
Which would just be awesome if we can continue to do that. And Michelle Manzoros, thank you for joining us. Sharon Barnier, thank you for joining us. Sophia Canugras, we appreciate you being here. Sasa, thank you. And everybody who's joined us today, George and Eva. And we love you guys. Eva, I'm going to see you in Crete in a few weeks.
And you guys watch out because there's going to be quite a few videos coming up.
Yes,
from Greece.
We'll be streaming.
Actually from Greece.
Yes,
very exciting.
We'll be live streaming from Greece, so you want to make sure that you subscribe on YouTube and on Facebook, and so you don't miss any of it. And thank you all for joining us. 1, 2, 3. Yes! All right, bye everyone.